I went to my first gel blasting event. It was so good. I had a camera set up in the front, kind of clamped on weirdly, and it worked. But until I tried to actually use it. And then it would more often than not end up like this. So, I didn't get much footage. There was a lot of footage like this that I grabbed on my phone afterwards to kind of like make up for the fact that I suck at this whole thing. And yeah, it was really fun. It was close to where I lived. It was just out the back of some sort of sports rec center that they'd set up. But I'm now going to a new one, and I'm going to have a better camera set up for this one. So this is the setup I'll have. And it's got the sightlines along here, and the camera is fairly in line with the barrel, so you should be able to see the bullets quite easily, unless I've once again cheaped out too much on a cheap camera. I did another thing. Actually, I did a few other things. One of which is I got this. Automatica Kalashnikov 47. And it is very squeaky and plasticky, but somehow it is a lot more accurate than the P90. So, it makes up for it. Now, we are going to I am going to paint this bright pink for my girlfriend so then she can join in as well. She just doesn't want the police to look at it and go, look, there's a person with a gun, and then shoot them. Because we've recently found out that these have been made illegal in Victoria, Tasmania, I believe, the ACT, and New South Wales. So, she's a little apprehensive about that, but really wants to join in. Now, for something a little more stupid that I did this week, I bought this. Now, this is amazing. It feels so good, but in the, like the words of the person that sold it to me was like, you don't want this, it's trash. So, we're going to give this a bit of a try. Well, that sucked. Oh, that was horrible. Nope, nothing. Nope, nothing. No, it's still loaded. Oh, nope, nothing. Oh, wait, did that? I'm not sure if that worked even. Oh my god, this thing is atrocious! Now, I don't particularly need a pistol, I don't want a pistol, but I saw this and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. That's cool. And it's like a proper metal construction body, plastic barrel, plastic handle, but it feels really good. Oh yeah, put one in there, put two in there, put three in there. Do you feel lucky, punk? But the funny thing is, do you want to guess what I did the night that I bought this? Not only did I sleep with it next to me because it feels so good, even it's apparently really trash, I watched Dirty Harry 1 and 2, actually really good films. Like, dated.
But Ian, this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
And whatnot, but they've aged quite well, despite the multiple uses of payphones. Well, she likes it looking jank, we're gonna keep it looking jank, but in the meantime, I've also already printed out in 3 dimensions, or as some people like to call it, 3D printing, some grips. So I gave her 2 options. We got a screw-in style vertical grip, which she thought was okay, it was a bit weird, she thought. But I also printed out this angle grip, and she says she likes that one a lot more. No tension on this one, but there we go. That's probably cost me about $3. Probably more like $1.50. But yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see how fast this thing shoots. Anyway, seems to be anywhere from 40 to 50. Seems to be like the main speed we got here. Alright. Well, let's get to work then, shall we? Now for me, there's a dowel in here which makes it really hard to pull this thing apart. Now, you're about to find out why this gun feels so weighty and so good. 1 fake weight, 2 fake weights. Woo! Yeah! But they actually do. Like, without it, like, the gun feels flimsy and light, and I actually appreciate that they went to that much effort. Oh, yeah. I see what they're saying, like... There's basically nothing there. That is atrocious. Okay, so it's not 100%. This is actually why I didn't want to do this. But I was unaware of how horrible this is. I don't even know which way this goes.
2 hours later.
Here's the springs. This is the new one, this is the old one. But I get the feeling that this is a very good old one anyway. 1.1. And this is 1.3. Or 1.2. Good, that all fits on. Let's load this up. $70. Alright, let's aim at that red shirt. I suppose let's just get on and go to the event now.
So unfortunately I had problems with my head camera, so I decided to keep recording anyway, but I was only using the gun camera, which is going to be problematic, so I'm just going to cut a lot of it out, and hopefully you enjoy. So I'm currently having a lot of back problems, so that means that I can't really do a whole lot of crouching, so that's why this is an excuse, but I suck. I mean, at least today. I mean, I'm fantastic. So you notice that I'm doing a lot of pushing on the one side and dying a lot and keep going back to the same place. That's mainly because this side was woefully underdefended, and I felt that it was probably worth it to keep staying on that one side, as generally when a side is left unattended on this particular field, it just immediately gets somebody pushing, and it's horrible. So yeah, working as a team is a good thing and all of that, but I hated dying so much, so I decided this time to go take the maze on the right side. So I noticed that these people that are behind this cover are not really usually hittable, so that means that he got hit from the side. They got hit from the side. So I push up here and immediately go to shoot over there, shoot the only person I see. And it turns out that I almost shot my own ally. For some reason, I got caught up in the heat of the moment and I blind fired, but I got out anyway, so it didn't really matter, but I did get told off. I would suggest following the rules of your field. And then we decide for the unlimited deathmatch. Right here is my favorite place. You get a really good angle. You got coverage on one side, the other side you can just peek around and shoot all day long. Oh look, some foreshadowing. My gun stops working. My toy stops working. Woo, got one. Confirmed kill. And once again, attacking from this side, we have a very undefended left side, because it's just such a hard place to do anything with. But if it falls, oh, that's terrible. Because pushing up wasn't really an option, really, on this side, I just decided to do more of a stand back and just make sure they couldn't move up. Oh boy. You may notice here, yes, I am a little bit ambidextrous, and using the P90, it's just so easy just to switch shoulders. Also, being a job blaster, not a real gun, makes it easier. And there we have it. This is the downfall of my gun. Something has gone wrong with it. Something's gone wrong with my toy. And, yeah, that was basically the end of the day there. It was a really fun day. I really enjoyed it. And we'll go again. This is already my second time here, and I hope to continue. Oh wait, I did participate in a VIP thing where you have to keep the VIP person on your team alive whilst moving forwards. So it's better for them not to shoot, so basically I took that role. I just went in there and cowered in a corner for pretty much the entire match. It's not really worth showing, but this is the highlight. Yay. So just before I end this video, I want to clarify something from my last video that I made on this.
As most of you know, guns are highly illegal in Australia.
So by that, I mean that gun licenses are really hard to get, they're very expensive to get, and you need to have a good reason. One of which that is not a good reason is recreational or just general enjoyment of weapons. Even protecting yourself isn't considered a legitimate reason. That is not good enough. And if you want to get a P90 like the one that I have, well, you're shit out of luck, son, because you need to either be in the armed forces or in the police force, and I believe even then, you still need a very good reason. So that's why I basically just rounded it off. I know that they're not actually illegal, they're just quite illegal and very hard to get a hold of. But anyway, thank you, please subscribe and all that other jazz. Catch you next time.